Good morning, folks. It's 9:34 a.m. on the 15th day of September 2022, and we have a tropical cyclone Category 1 strength winds scheduled to impact southern Australia over the next week. It looks like about 4 days it'll start impacting. Right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll start impacting as it comes across just during the fourth day. This is going to be a raging storm. With the division line here, you can expect some mayhem. This is not a good situation for these people coming up, but I believe some guy over in England told you this was coming. So we're going to keep a good eye on this, as I like to say. So now I want to give you a quick look at what's going on today, right now, because there are some very heavy cells coming through. So this is the current path of the storms. You have some stuff coming across the waters here, impacting the wine growing areas of Australia, and as it comes out into the waters, some of that can strengthen and begin to rotate a bit because of the way the winds are going. The biggest lines of concern are going to be through the trough again. So the continued nucleation through here of storms raining into your rivers is adding to what's going to be a flash flooding event. Very, very heavy line of storms right through here. These are dangerous. Okay, so you're in the line of these storms. That looked like a radar beam. Hang on. Right here. Something's in the air and it's deploying. Yeah, that's something. You have a gondola moving along with the radar on it. Scope X. I'll go into that again sometime. Show you some of what they propose to put on their platforms. Bzz, bzz, getting fried, Straya style, and Coonamble got a big heavy storm. Oh, we got a big one. What's up with all these Coonabarroom? What in the? Okay, give me a minute. Barbara Brand. Coonabarra Brand. I don't know. There it is. Try saying that really fast after you had a couple of tennies, huh? I bet that's how that probably meant something else when somebody wrote it down. Is that what you mean? Oh, okay, we'll call it that. Was everybody drunk when they named these? Or are these indigenous names that I need to know what the coolness of them mean? There's a lot where I grew up. They have a lot of Iroquois Indian name lands. And so you learn to pronounce even the word Connecticut. Long River. Right. Muswell Brook. Yeah, these are some very heavy torrential rains falling down into these mountains that are raining into these creeks, as was predicted. They're keeping on this side of the catchment here towards Singleton. So where does the creek go? That goes from here. This goes here. This is not good for these people. As that comes down the mountains. What else is coming down the mountain when they come? Looks like most of it comes down this way. Looking at these tributaries. And where is it all going to go? To Nelson's Bay. Cape Town. So these areas here are of concern now from these heavy downpours. Gosford Inlet entrance, Sydney. Very, very dangerous thunderstorms rolling through right now. Let's show the lightning. Somebody needs to ride the lightning for doing this to us. That's what they used to call sitting in the electric chair when justice actually was visible. So that was a bit extreme. Yeah, I'm watching something out at sea. Yeah, this is going to be a very rough day for you guys. Look at the heavy lightning now being indicated. What's going on back here? Because there was real heavy chem through here last night, and I showed it. I'm not really going to do that kind of show this morning. I just want to do a warning, because I've got a lot of stuff to do. But expect a much more in-depth show tonight when I return. That's a beam from Sydney. It even lines up with it. That's not lining up with a beam from Newcastle. Might take a while to load. Hang on. I want to see. I got to. I just can't resist. A horn will honk. I'll run outside. It's been known to happen. Sometimes people gotta wait for me. So, right. Go to grayscale. Let's get this running. I want to see this mess. impacting Sydney. So we'll get that over there, and we'll look at this while that's rolling. So, yeah, that's some nasty storms. And here's the weather plan for Australia for the next 36 hours. Right here's now. Just like I said, she's rolling in. So let's look at the plan. And the plan is, you're going to be so wet. Heavy, heavy pounding coming to the coast. The cyclonic turning of that storm, as predictable when the flows met, is going to be gobbled up by the big dog. Watch this move. She comes in. Uh-huh. And then they'll split this off. This'll has to dive south, and this'll roar. When that connects, it'll roar. Absolutely roar. And then have it New Zealand. And the next round for you guys is in place, and it's on its way. And 5 days from now, you're going to get it. The dynamics say that this storm, with this flow, meeting that downward flow that's going to come from the tropics, is going to make a big spinner. So I'll be watching this very closely. There's a bit of a dip there. So it's caused probably by EMF and Esperance kicking that down over the top. This is well forced. Well forced. Weather forcing. They're forcing it. They're raping our mother. They're forcing the weather on her. What is up with that? It's not like they're saying eat your vegetables and forcing them on you. This is you can't grow your vegetables and forcing something else on you. Yeah, fake food. You want fake food? Some of you do, I think, because I see you in lines at the fast food restaurants. I know you're wanting some fake food. Look, if you put a burger in a wrapper, forget about it under your seat, and find it 5 years later and it ain't molded, I think maybe it didn't do you much nutritional good to have it. But it definitely satisfied your need to eat. And taste those tastes that we love so much. Don't be loving the taste of the air lately. And so it looks like us, the day they cop it, you cop it too. So New Zealand, it's the Anzac Cop Day coming. Here comes the cops. Here come the cops, and you're going to cop it. Yep. Big rains through here, down through the fjord lands, and up in there, and is it going to roar through or not? It can't really pull through yet. Pressure's wrong. You got to go down coast to make that flow through. Here you go, starting to go down coast. It is. Yeah, there's going to be some good fishing down in here, too. It's going to hem up all the bait fish. Here you go, Kevin. And when I come over to New Zealand ever again, I want one of them snappers, man. Those things look nice. Oh, you can't beat a nice grouper. The heck with the barramundi. And they growing that in a tank somewhere? Yeah, that's all right. I will pass on the tank food. No thank you. No tank food. Fiji just solid wet, very windy. So you windsurfers, go out here, man. You have a blast. Hey, we got to show where we're going to have a blast. And hey, look at that coming that day there. Have a big blast coming up, headed toward the Harvey Bay area, cremating everything in its path. You're getting creamed, man. Creamed. Great big rumblers all go, oh, that's not good there for Tuesday. Tuesday night, you get a light show. All the way from Charleville through the coast. Well, that's going to be dramatic. Just about the same time a cyclone's going to roar ashore. If the rain's an hour going like that, and the wind's an hour going. So, with winds in this range, you could say that a cyclone is impacting. Yeah, I had it up in the 70s. She's up in the 70s. Here, look. That's tropical cyclone all day long. So they need to issue a tropical cyclone warning for Adelaide in the outlying island, Kangaroo Island. And it's going to impact through Sedona. Okay? These areas are going to be impacted by a tropical cyclone, Esperance. There's going to be terrible conditions along the shorelines and the shore roads. So be very careful with your travels. Right? This is dangerous, dangerous conditions. And the storm's going to be volatile. When I say volatile, I mean they can pop up at anywhere at any time along certain pressure lines. Yeah? Remember pressure? Pressure's the determiner. And when you got flows like this, doom, 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 under pressure. And where's the bubble up? Bubble up's north. Bubble up's tropic. Bubble up's pulling down. And this high is going to be a determiner. It's going to do the kick. Remember how things rotate like a gear? Lock of gear. Bring it up, bring it in, have it, have it, have it. This kicks into this kicks into this, to this, and brings it right across here. Right? That's just how it works. Hey, you got a multi-pole. It's a quad pole, it's a dipole. They're taking a pole to you, folks. Don't take the pole. The only good pole was the bat pole. Wuhan, woo-ha. So that is your basic forecast, given properly, with honesty. You guys are about to cap it. And you want to know the rain accumulation total, somebody said the other day, and I very sarcastically said, how would you like that units? Would you like that in raindrops? Do you want it in weight? I told you this was going to happen ages ago. Don't tell me these weather people ain't knowing what's going on, because I could do basic determinant just using their own, what you could get. Don't be a git. I'm doing the viewings. That one that said she was going to cap it across the middle, they took it down. I told you they'd do that. Boom. Yep, they did. They took it down, man. Yeah, where it showed you guys had a huge swat through here, like this. This was last night. Last night they showed this. Look, last night they were showing that. Big amounts. And now they're not. And that was on Access. So it didn't take them long to hide that amount. But I see they hid this amount last time, and it happening now. Okay? So they're doing it again. They did it before, and they think they got away with it, so they're going to do it again. And all they do is besmirch my name and think that adds validity to that there's not 130 mils of water sitting off your coast there. It's getting close to half a foot. If that was 15 there, a 150, you would have a half a foot. Well, somebody's got scheduled to get a lot over here by Tamworth. Are they telling you? No, they keep playing with the number. Here, it's going to hit here. They're planning a weather bomb, and maybe they're negotiating between the towns on who's going to pay the ransom money to the big guy so we don't ruin your lives. I don't know. I sometimes wonder this. When I see totals like this over Canberra area, and you know that before this date here, they're going to cop it, right? There wasn't that much of an increase in that 5 days. Just basic noticing. Oh, hey, maybe in the next 3 days, you guys are going to cop it. There's a lot. 24 hours. Not much. So maybe some kind of a proper warning should be given, right? What is that anyhow? And it's snow. You might want to know that. Right? For safe travels. And it's just very unfair. So with that all said, let's see if this is loaded. I got plume blowing off over here. Sydney and them as it sets up. We got lots of bombs raining out to sea to keep things interesting. All going to having a parade in front of Lord Howe Island's bzz, bzz, bzz devices. As everybody honors the new king. You know, if you say nuking really fast, you're nuking something. And it looks like they're nuking our skies. Look at all the rain and chem here. My God. And it is. There's so many booms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Big cluster going off here to straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 over there. Now you see him. Now you see him. Then it's waving highball at you. And it's going in all the different chemtrail type directions. As it says, let's go up here to Gympie and check out this indigenous beautiful pyramid. You look at the flower of death blowing off here. It's going to go over the top of the areas my whales are migrating up this coast right now. They're migrating up the coast. You never see whales. Go up here and look. Man, get your binoculars out and start to realize how small you are. We wouldn't see you out there swimming, blowing your water up in the air as far away as they are, but you see them. And please, I want a sample of exhalations tested. I want to know what they're outgassing. Get a sample. What if whales have pneumonia? How would you know? Oh, they have a new song. No, maybe they're coughing. Well, you need to know some things. And there's a bomb going off headed towards that area, and it's not fair that I even have to come on here and show this. Your weather is man-made. It's being owned. Your moisture in the entrance is being caused by a man-made devices. Don't be a dull. You got all these bombs going off. These are chem bombs. Not your fluffy white clouds. Cumulus clouds, because this altitude these are at are way above everything else. They don't form up there. There's a stratocumulus. They could straddle something else if they think I'm going to believe that. Come on. You don't blow smoke up my ass, and you damn sure don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining. Well, stop pissing down our backs, because it's damn sure raining. And the rains about which you complain ain't always done by the planes. I'm telling you, it's not a method that's being done by a jet plane, that one. That chemtrail there might have, because that's a known flight route from Brisbane over to here. But usually you catch that one in the morning. And you could catch it every morning. At a certain time, you'll see the flight path from Jetstar and the Air New Zealand flights. They have cool plane. And even over here, you're being bombed. The typical formations that you will see in geometric, if you will. See? Boom, boom, boom! When a plume right there it goes. It's racing into the nostrils of anything in its path. From tortoise to hare, it's going in there. And there's the chem bombs right here going off by Perth. Look, right here. Big cluster of them. Bit of EMF as well. Boom, 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 boom. To add the catalyst to the electromagnetic frequency to cause this magnetic particulates to stream out. Streaming magnetic particulates. I mean, you really... Someday they'll come by with a magnet. Maybe we stick to them. Who knows with all this stuff they're putting in our bodies. But I don't think it's fair that it's not disclosed, honestly. I guess when there's trillions of dollars at stake, you could spend a few $1 billion making people convinced they need to have your thing that costs trillions of dollars. People that sell stuff would never do that. They would never create the need. What was it the Joker said? Yeah, think about those lines. Don't be the Joker. Don't be the smoker. Yeah, I stuck that on somebody's head. Wow. Yeah, that's the nastiest line of all. It's going through Cobar here, and the trailing edge of this is going to be very dangerous. It's being beamed. See that thing nucleate and catch up to it? These are hook trails. You're going to have some hail in that. You'll have some hail in this one. It's rotating this cell. So if you're in the path of these, be vigilant. Listen for your air raid sirens in case there's a tornadic activity, and what's raging across Canberra is no less severe. There's a rotator right here north of Narooma. And I got no room for any more of this bullshit I see in our skies. And with that said, I hope you guys stay safe and vigilant. Big love. Insist your government give you long-term warnings when stuff like this is known. All right? When stuff like this is known ahead of time that you're going to have something severe impacting you in 5 days along this coastline that is obviously of tropical cyclone strength, number one, according to the Stafford-Simpson scale. That's well into it. Okay? So then you need to demand justice. Or fire them. They're not doing their job. Just sack them. They're not warning you. I've given you 4+ days. 4 days warning solid. Gave you 8 days warning that something was coming. I'd keep my eye on it. Well, obviously I've kept my eye on it. And my eyes realize to keep my eyes on the sky because money is their prize. And I prize toxin-free skies. And we don't need to see clouded up crap like this. Okay? Stay safe. I'll keep you posted. Be back in about 12 hours.